Hello friends, we're here in downtown Lapeer, Michigan today, and it's Monday night, which means it's car cruise night. And the weather's kind of dreary and cloudy with a few sprinkles. I like both of them. Let's see. Red and green. Pretty sleek looking. Thunderbirds always have nice interiors in them, and this one's no exception. Old. But it certainly is in excellent condition. Alright, here's the car. It's a old Starfire. I'm thinking 62 or 63. I know my dad used to love these old Starfires. He thought they were great. And indeed, it is a pretty cool car, I gotta say. It's got the cream color hardtop, all that stainless steel and chrome trim on the side, and that's definitely a beauty. It's got red velour interior, which is not an original fabric choice for this car. It also has seat belts, which would not have been installed in a car in '62. But it's got some nice options on it. Looks like it's got a factory tachometer and a add-on air conditioner possibly, but this is really nice. I like this a lot. This is a beauty. This is certainly a beauty. And what do we got here? A 66 Coupe de Ville. Oh, another Thunderbird going by. The Thunderbirds seem to be pretty popular tonight. That's more popular now than they were when they were new. Now this Caddy's a beauty. It's got the wire wheels and it's just a beauty there. This SS396 Chevelle is the car that everybody wanted when I was 16. It was probably the most popular, young person, teen hot rod on the road. Great styling, lots of performance, decent handling, Krager SX wheels. I mean, this car is just excellent. Can't go wrong with a Corvette either. There's a Camaro SS and another Chevelle SS, slightly newer than the last one I just showed you. '80s Trans Am, honeycomb wheels, and the bird emblem on the hood. That's a pretty car. Nice color combination. So we're gonna stop and see this one here. It's a Ford mainline, it says. And let's see. Two-door special. 1954. And I like these old police car replicas. They're pretty cool. This is from here in Lapeer. This car sold for $1,651 new, equipped with 0 factory options. Sure. The basic Fords. It's a basic car for sure. Oh, I love it. Look at this. What do we got in the dashboard here? We got donuts. I mean, what police car is complete without donuts? And a vintage McDonald's cup. This is really nicely done. Very, very nicely done. I like that a lot. Of course, this Trans Am here, 455, 1973. Now that's a pretty car. It's got the Krager wheels with some special airbrush rims. The bird on the hood, white interior with some gold trim. Yeah, that's a really nice looking car for sure. Pontiac GTO. There we go. One of John DeLorean's ideas when he worked at General Motors. And if any of you may or may not know, part of the design work on this car was done by a gentleman who retired here to Lapeer, Michigan, Mr. Paul Deason, who sadly passed away about 1.5 years ago. But he lived here in Lapeer for the final years of his life, and he was one of the people who helped design this car, along with the Oldsmobile Toronado, the several other Pontiacs and full-size GM cars from the late 50s through the early 90s. The last car he worked on was the Pontiac Firebird that came out in, I want to say, 95 and up, and also the GMC Palm Beach and Eleganza motorhomes. But this here is the Judge trim level, and it may or may not be an original Judge, but it certainly could be. It looks like one, and it's very well done and very well equipped. That'd be a fun car to ride around in, I'm sure. And of course, the traditional hot rod, custom built from a frame and a motor and whatever other accessories you want to put onto it. Usually they're very Spartan and plain inside. You can see there's not much to it. 2 seats, a gear shift, and a couple of gauges. And the motor in it, oh, the motor in it is pretty cool. Let's have a look at the motor. That's got disc brakes, color matched, very simple suspension in the front, but under the hood, got a LT1 Corvette motor. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I bet this baby's fun to ride. Nice traditional hot rod. That's got a 1932 license plate on it, which means it's probably built up on a 1932 Ford, I'm guessing Ford, frame. So that's what most of them use when they build these hot rods. Panel truck. I love the old panel trucks. That's an awesome one there. Metallic colored. These were the delivery vans back in the day that a lot of small businesses and companies used to make their local deliveries around town and to service their customers. Either appliance shops, delivery companies, heating and cooling companies, all would use delivery vans or service vehicles like this. Oh, and this one has a 1951 license plate on it. That's a nice car too. All the nice cars out here. You know, you drive what you got and bring what you drive, and everybody has a fun time out here checking out the local restaurants and bars and the food trucks and having a good time on Monday nights here in downtown Lapeer. Friday night is bike night, so if you're a motorcycle enthusiast, come on down here on Friday night, and there can be, you know, anywhere from a few dozen up to a couple hundred motorcycles lined up and down the street here for everybody to see and look at and hang out, have a good time with your biker buddies. Opens common social areas here in Lapeer now, where you're allowed to consume alcohol and your food outside of the restaurant setting. They have this whole area where it says the common area, that blue and white sign there. From there back this way is the area where it's called the social district, and you can consume your food and alcohol out here along the street. And the idea is to encourage more people to come down here and hang out in downtown Lapeer and support local business.